All right, there we go. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Yes, it's your good friend Pozzible here, and I'm back in action, doing something very special this time, very unique. I did go see a movie in the movie theaters, but it was a one-night only event. That's right, Fathom movie again, or Phantom, or whatever movie event was going on, and they brought us back the men from Mystery Science Theater 3000, Mike J. Nelson, Kevin Murphy, and Bill Corbett. And if I did butcher those names, gentlemen, I do apologize. And here they are, and what are they ripping? They're ripping Starship Troopers. I really wouldn't call this a B movie, but I guess 16 years ago it was a B movie. Starship Troopers, of course, the movie about a group of kids who get, drafted into the army. They didn't get drafted, but they get into the army. They wind up having to go fight some bugs. All right, it's a big story. It was actually written back in, I think it was like back in the 30s or 40s, maybe even the 50s, I think. And the author was very pro-Nazi. And that's the funny thing about Starship Troopers. If you ever watch it, you do hear a lot of the pro-Nazi and the way the Nazi community was going to be set up. Once Hitler took over the world, we were going to have Starship Troopers. Now, the bugs represented communism. The guy didn't care for democracy. That's why in the beginning of the movie, the Michael Ironside, the teacher, he's their history teacher. He's like, look, we talked about the failure of democracy. It was fascism that would take over the world and make the world a better place and make it the utopia that you see in Starship Troopers at first. But it's the communists who come over. They're the bugs, and the only way to deal with bugs is to squash them. Well, unless they're, 3 stories tall and can rip you to shreds, then it's a little bit more difficult. But the question is how did they do? I will always remember back in the days of Mystery Science Theater 3000, my sister did not like it because she wanted to watch the movie. She was having trouble paying attention to the movie with these guys making fun of it in the beginning. I had a similar to that experience here because there were times I wanted to watch the movie and remember the movie, and they were making fun of it in their brilliant fashion. But in the end, it works. It was awesome. I mean, I was in Ahwatukee, AMC Theater 24. It was packed, and it was a great time. They were really hilarious. Their jokes were spot on. Their timing perfect as always. They haven't stopped. Mystery Science Theater, as we know, ended around 1999, 2000, and then they became the film crew. Now, the film crew was an interesting story because they took the opposite approach to Mystery Science Theater. In the film crew, you didn't see their faces. There was nobody. You just watched the movie. They were still commentating it, like always. And the funny thing is that in the background, when they took their quote-unquote breaks, commercial breaks and stuff, that's when they could talk to the boss. And they actually liked the boss. They loved their job. They were on Earth. It was the complete opposite of what it was for Mystery Science Theater 3000. And it was a fun time. It was a great thing. But now they're back, and they're in RiffTrax's. And this is their 7th anniversary. So for 7 years, they've been riffing on movies. They did Starship Troopers. They still have it going. They still have all these movies. They got movies from a long time ago. They got movies from just recently. You can get them on video on demand. You can get them on DVD. If you want to see them in theaters, it's coming back in October. I believe it's like October 24th. Somewhere around there. I don't have a calendar in front of me. Or at least I don't have an October calendar in front of me. They're going to do House on the Haunted Hill. Now, here's the big deal. If you've already seen their House on the Haunted Hill, which you can on Hulu, oh no! What am I talking about? It's Night of the Living Dead. Oh boy, I'm lost. Okay, so I don't have a calendar in front of me, and I don't have my notes in front of me. I'm just doing all sorts of good stuff right here. They're gonna riff me, I just know it. Anyway, it's Night of the Living Dead, and it's in October. I believe it's October 24th. It's gonna be in theaters. I'm gonna be there. I hope to see you at the theaters. Take care, guys.